What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our franchise with the Chicago White Sox. It is currently the MLB offseason in real life, so we're calling it an offseason franchise. Um, Last episode, we got through the month of April and we are beginning May. So our April was not quite the April that we had, anticipated. We did make some lineup changes, and we'll go over those shortly. Um, we do have kind of like a good news, bad news situation. Good news is MLB the Show 24 is coming out in a couple of days. So we are very close to the new game, which I'm excited about. That being said, this series will come to an end. I have two options right now. So we're going to get through this episode and then probably one more episode. What I'll likely do is after this episode, I'll probably kind of move forward in time as far as simulating and stuff like that. It probably won't be as much video, and then we'll kind of go over kind of where we stand at the end of the year as far as the moves made and stuff like that. I just don't see us getting through because I still want to play some of the games. I just don't see us getting through enough episodes, so we're going to kind of crunch it into one bigger episode in episode 8. So that's what I think I'm going to be doing. So this will likely be the last gameplay, or there might be one more game in episode 8. But we're going to kind of talk about all that once we get through the game today against the Red Sox. First, though, we'll go over kind of what we did roster-wise as far as our lineups. So I did take a look, and there's a couple things that we need to address. One is, kind of where our lineup stands with the guys that we have. So I did make some moves. Unfortunately, right now, I would like maybe one of these guys, Cowser or Rafaela, to be the leadoff. Gavin Lux really isn't a leadoff guy, but we're keeping him there for now. But what we did was we moved Robert Nomo up to the 2-hole. This is against right-handed pitching. And then Luis Robert's going to move down to the 3-hole. Another thing we did was we took out both Eloy Jimenez and Moncada against the right-handers. We're going to DH Andrew Vaughn instead, try and give him a chance. And then Rafaela is going to be our third baseman. And that is kind of a inkling on what we might do as far as roster moves coming up, which we'll get to in a second. And then left-handed pitching is going to look pretty similar, although Jimenez and Moncada are inserted back in. So, and then we also moved Nomo back down to the 7. So not too big of a change for the left-handers. It's just kind of that right-handed pitching because when I went through the stats, it is not looking too good against right-handed pitching, which is what you normally face. So we do have a couple options. We obviously made the roster changes. So let me get over here. And we have some guys that are hitting pretty good, but if you look at their at bats against, they're just not too much. Corey Lee is hitting well, but we have Garver there permanently. So until we move Garver permanently to first, Corey Lee's going to have to split time for now. But outside of that, we're not. If we take a deeper dive, we're not looking all too good against right-handers. As far as left-handers, I think we're fine. Just kind of shoots off the page there. So we're going to change this lineup around, see if it maybe can't spark some people. The other thing, though, we need another left-handed bat. That is almost a certainty. So I kind of started looking at some trades, and 3 names kind of popped up. Obviously, it'll take kind of some roster construction and stuff like that to get it done. But I was able to get to the point where I thought that the other team would accept the trade. They do involve Moncada, so we'd lose our third baseman. And then each guy here kind of has a limit to what they bring. So one of the guys is Brandon Lau. So um, he plays first base, and then he's a second baseman, which you probably wouldn't play, and then left fielder. So we are able to get him. He's very good against right-handed pitching. He's very good against right-handed pitching, and he still has 2 years left on his contract. So we're saving money, everything of that nature, and I think it would be an upgrade for us. The other thing too is he's a left-handed bat, so that would be a guy that we would put in. However, we wouldn't have a third baseman whatsoever. So we'd be counting on Rafaela to kind of take over that slot until later in the year. Maybe we can move up one of our minor league third baseman and insert him there. I'm hoping Rafaela takes off at the third base spot. That would be great. So that is one option. The other option we have is Ryan McMahon. He's a little more expensive. He has 3 years left on his contract. We still would be saving money. The good thing about him is he plays both first base and third base. So we would have a guy to be able to play first and third. And then what I'm looking at is against the left-handed pitchers, when Mitch Garver plays first, we'll probably need him to move to third. With Brandon Lau, he'll probably move to left field. So there's kind of some things. There's some small little things that kind of turn me off. Again, with him too, is he's declining right now. I don't think that's as big of a deal. I think he's probably the better of the two players. It's just he might fit our team a little better. Like I said, I don't think that the overall dropping like that is a big concern. However, it does worry me. So, and then there's one other guy. Okay, and this guy goes against everything we're pretty much talking about. But I was able to kind of structure a deal with Moncada in it to get him, and I don't know if I'm going to do it. He doesn't make sense for our team, but the other guy would be Vladimir Guerrero. So we're not saving quite as much money. Again, however, he's an 88 and he's Vladimir Guerrero. So he would be a permanent first baseman. He can play third, which I don't know if I want to mess him up there, or I don't know if that would do anything. So he would be a perfect thing. The main thing, though, the huge thing we're looking for, he is not, which is a left-handed bat. So he's a right-handed bat, and we would be so heavily right-handed, but he's a good enough hitter that he hits right-handed hitting better than most of our guys anyways. So that's to me that shoots off the page right there. But so with that, what we can do is maybe structure a deal for a a left-handed specialist against only righties. I haven't looked into that too much, but those are the three guys we're looking at. So what we'll do for now, though, is we're going to play this game right now, and then we'll probably simulate a good half of the month, and we'll see kind of where we're at, and then that'll kind of lead us into what I'll be doing later on. So I don't know if I'll make that trade because I'm so on the fence about all three of those guys. Like I said, all three do involve Moncada. Okay, so let's just show you it real quick. So before I forget, so all of them are going to involve that man right there. And then the first one, we had Lau. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Low or Lau? I can't remember. I always mix them up. Oh, and I've been calling one of my pitchers by the wrong name the entire series. It's Bayo. Brian Bayo. I apologize. I was watching some spring training and he was pitching. I didn't know they pronounced it Bayo. Brian Bayo. Anyways, he'll probably be a much better pitcher now that I can pronounce it correctly. Okay, so let's see here. Rays. So these ones are a little bit easier because these guys are, but you see that bar, it's even. So I think with this, I did like that guy, and we're definitely making this trade. So that's one, and then it was the exact same for McMahon. They were interested in it. And then with third the Blue Jays, it was Guerrero, and again, I don't think I structured it that way before, but they're willing to do it there too. So we don't even have to include Kopech, who is basically going to be traded. The other thing too, real quick before we get into the game, if this happens, right, we're talking about first baseman. So if you look at our basically our depth chart, we have Gavin Sheets. Mitch Garver plays against, he's already kind of taking a spot, and then as well as Andrew Vaughn. So that leaves basically Sheets, Vaughn, and Jimenez left to battle out for the DH spot. So right now, I think Sheets is kind of leading the way, and Jimenez, kind of how we have it structured right now, we're giving Vaughn a chance. But one of those guys too could be involved in maybe a left-handed bat. I just don't know what position, what to do or anything like that. It would be great if this was going on next year, because I think that's when our young guys are going to be ready to be pulled up. So that's just kind of what I'm looking at. It just sparked my interest because when I took a look at the stats, it was bad against righties, and you can't be bad against righties. You gotta be able to hit right-handed pitching. So that, I think, is the issue right now. Let's hop into this game now, though, and try and get a win. We have already faced the Red Sox before, so those look pretty cool. All right, clear skies. Got Dylan Cease. He's cold right now. Let's get him out of this cold streak here. So here's the new look lineup, and you can see just looking at it, this is against right-handed pitching. We have 1, 2, 3 left-handed bats. So we're not playing our switch hitter anymore in Moncada against right-handers, and it looks like we definitely need a left-handed bat. So we can talk about it more as the game goes on, but that's kind of where we're at, and that's kind of what's going on. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, maybe some ideas what I could do down in the comments for me. Here we go. Who do they got going? Pavetta. I also need to switch. Gavin Lux, 265, 6 home runs, 12 RBIs. He is on an 8-game hitting streak. Was Pavetta the guy we faced last time? All right, I'm looking for that high pitch. 93, 77, 86 with a circle change as well. All right, here we go. The wind of the pitch. The ball. That's a ball. Red Sox are currently 5th in the East. We should be able to roll them. Swing and a miss. It's a ball to strike. What was it there? Early. Okay. All right. Ball. Another ball. He's going to come back in. Let's see. Come on. Come on, Gavin. Nope. Didn't get my cursor down. Okay, so rough start. Rusty start. First at bat of the game. Get it out of the way. Now the number 2 hitter, Robert Nomo currently leading in average on our team as a rookie. Just a great story. Ooh. So that's kind of the other thing too. We have the draft coming up, scouting. So a lot of those things, I'd like to get into the program, but the series, but we're not going to have enough time. I'd much rather play 2024 and get going on that. So we'll probably kind of do a summary and then maybe take a look at next year's roster. I'm not certain. So like I said, it's good news, bad news when it comes to this series, but oh my goodness, we're definitely gonna have some sort of conclusion to it, other than just kind of leaving. Oh, that's off the wall. Oh yeah, get on 3. Oh my goodness, he's got to get down. Safe. I thought for sure that was a lazy fly ball. I would stop paying attention to it. Look at this. Look how high this ball goes. Yeah, out of the screen. Wow. I guess that's what happens when you play with the Green Monster. Come on, Mitch. There we go. Knocks in that run. Just like that. Tell you what, Mitch, man, Mitch is an RBI machine, man. Teoscar now. The other thing too, I wrestled with. You know, if we get that lefty bat, let's say McMahon or Brandon Lau, what do we move him to the five spot and move Teoscar down, or what? It's hard to say. So there's a lot we can do. Is that off the wall too? Looks like it. Pound that wall. Scoring from first. Man, it's easy playing at the Red Sox field. Just high fly balls to left field. Gavin Sheets now hitting 309. So like I said, he's kind of leading the pack in that cluster of three guys. I mean, this is all hypothetical, but with him, Jimenez, and Andrew Vaughn. Oh, that's strike. So the only thing about Andrew Vaughn, though, that is the reason why he's didn't get the starting spot to begin with, is he's been declining since last year. So his potential went down to a B, and kind of scared me out. Ooh. Ooh. Come on, get another run here. No. I'm looking for that high pitch. That's how I'm getting those fly balls, but I'm not getting very good contact on it. I got lucky with those 2 runs. All right, here he is. Bad start last start, apparently. Let's see here. I mean, this guy's the anchor, right? He's got to be able to, get it done for us.
He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position.
Oh.
Those guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason,
What do we do? Already I'm questioning what do I do.
And he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
This is Rafael's first test. He got it. He might be the answer. And after that play. Yeah, he's the guy. Benintendi. That's, talked about it before. We traded him back to the Red Sox for that guy that just made that catch. And Brian Bello. Not Bello, like I've been calling him. Bello.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect.
Quick 2 outs.
And it's paid off nicely.
In there. Haven't even thrown the slider yet. Here we go. Get there, Gab. Good play. Good play. Good inning. It's good inning. Need him quick like that. Quick. All right, Andrew Vaughn. Here we go. Got to do something. Got to do something to, make me take notice here. Because I would say he's probably third in line there. And, I mean, we can keep him and just have him as a utility guy, but to get something for him, I think would be, oh my God, much more beneficial. I mean, just moving forward. And I'm talking, maybe that left-handed bat. I'm talking maybe even more prospects for the future. Because as much as I like the guys that, we picked up and, made trades for, you got to constantly be, like, reloading or, having guys in the wings to fill those positions, like Mitch Garver, for instance. Probably, I think we signed him to a 4-year deal. My anticipation is this year and next year is all he's really going to be of value to us. Oh my God. All right, I got to focus it. That was awful. Just because, the older guys start to decline. So, and that would be, too, with McMahon and those guys, too. You're bringing in an older bat. That's the other good thing about Guerrero is he's so young. We could hopefully re-sign him and then just have our first baseman of the future. So these are all things that like I have to think about, you know, and maybe I take a deeper look. Maybe I get a left-handed bat from. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible inning. Not good. Need to focus. But I definitely think something needs to be done. And you know, I'm not saying that Guerrero's not an upgrade because he would be a massive upgrade. But where we need help is against right-handed pitching, and we don't have a lot of left-handed bats. So, oh, I wanted him to make that play so bad. Okay, come on. Come on, Caesars. Who still has not been traded, by the way, in real life. But if you listen to the GM talk, he's like basically giving a promo for Cease to trade him. So I think he'll be gone probably pretty soon. That's a great pitch. Wow. Okay. I don't know why I even never throw that. But 99. Not been able to touch 100 with him yet. There we go.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off.
Do we go back to that pitch?
But yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said.
I mean, this would be a guy that I would love to have. Got it. I'd love to have him at first base, but from what I could tell, I couldn't get a deal done for him. Him and then I was like hypothetically doing like Gunnar Henderson because he's a third baseman, and then moving him over to first. You know, when we bring up that guy, what I say that guy because we don't know who it's going to be. Our third baseman, and they wouldn't do it. So the fact that they're willing to do Guerrero, granted he is on I believe he's going to be in arbitration next year, but the fact that they're willing to do it, it's almost like I gotta pull the trigger, right? Right? All right, here we go. Second time through. Now we start hit the ball hard here. Let's go, guys. Second time we face Pavetta, I'm still struggling against him.
And he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games.
Just I'm so early on that. Weak cheese. Ball. Lux has looked a little bit better in you know, recent games, so you know, originally he was the guy we were kind of going to move around when we bring up the guys. The thing I didn't anticipate, though, I don't think I anticipated, you know, our start, the guys that we had in place to, you know, kind of struggle against righties. And two, we need better pitching. You know, that's another thing we do need. But our, you know, basically our game plan from the get-go was always to let those pitchers grow. So, hanging tough here. Put my thing on vibrate. Nope, didn't get it. Didn't get it.
Yoshida makes the grab on the run. Now it's the second baseman,
Robert Nomo now. 0 for 1. Again, this is a big move up to the 2-hole. Permanent. 10th in AL in batting.
And he was born in Japan.
Oh my goodness. Just missing those balls.
And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Luis Robert with the crushed a triple. Crushed a triple off the wall. Not really. Ball. He's already at 37 pitches. My goodness. I'm not good at getting the pitch count up, but he is just not throwing strikes.
If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and
Ball
drive it to the
ring.
opposite field.
Nope. Beat it out. Beat it out. Safe. See, umpire jump. See. Base hit. So he has a basically lazy fly ball for triple. Lazy fly ball for a triple and an infield single. That's a great day. Great day at the ballpark. I'm running with him. Took the strike, but Mitch Garver's a good enough hitter. He can hit 2 strikes. Right, Mitch? Right, Mitch? Huh? The ball. All right. Come on, 2-out rally. I think I've struck out like 5 times today. If I strike out once in a game, I'm like, what is going on? E-Reich. Glad to see the 2 guys we traded to them are starters. Go back to the fastball. Shoosh. Got him. There we go. Sees his typical self. Dealing. I am curious to see where he will go. Because they've kind of kept it on wraps of who exactly is interested, or else maybe I haven't heard it. I'm sure like the Dodgers. But like I don't think I've heard anything like about the Yankees, and now with the question mark with Cole, like I don't know, it'll be interesting here for sure. And then they still think for sure like Bieber's going to be traded. I just heard his spring's really good, so popped him up. Another thing about our first base is Sheets is not good defensively. So that was kind of my first, idea to look for, first baseman or a guy that can move around the diamond and play first base. Because Sheets is not good. And our defense is like 30th in the league. So trying to get better everywhere. And 2, the good thing about these trades is we're really not trading any prospects. So it's really not hurting our outlook, further down the road. Now, could you trade Moncada for prospects? Sure. But I want to win now. Like I think we got other guys that we can trade for prospects.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball.
What do we throw to this guy? Trevor Story. But I also don't want to get like a guy that's like 33, 34, and then them just be a loner for a year. That's why like McMahon having those 3 years left, that's huge. Just get him at what he's currently at. I mean, I am swinging right through balls. Come on, Tasker.
On the ground to third.
All right.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Isn't this what happened last time we faced him? The exact same thing. Learn from your mistakes. Come on.
Good execution. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Another thing that's helping. Oh, that's going to be a base hit. Sheets' cause is I like hitting with him. So that kind of lends itself for me to. I guess it doesn't really matter because, the series is coming to an end, but I'm still going to play it as though, I'd be playing this franchise for years to come. But that's another reason why I would maybe not trade him yet.
Sheets, the base runner at first with one out.
Oh man, that might get some carry. All right, so Vaughn, first time inserted into the lineup for me. He's 0 for 2. I don't know. I might, as far as the trade goes, we're going to see what happens when you simulate. But I might play one more game with him just to make sure. Cowser, come on, dude. Cowser can play third too as well. He's just struggling so much that I don't want to really move him a lot. There we go. Deepest part of the field. Oh no! Stupid ground roll double. Oh, they don't call it ground roll anymore. Automatic double. Prevented a run. Need Rafaela to step up here. Come on, dude. And that would be like the logical choice for a left-handed bat is to go out and get a left fielder. But I want those guys to get better. So it's tough. I'm talking about like if we get Guerrero, we could get probably Dalton Varsho. And that might be it. Jeez, had to hang tough there. I thought the other one was a strike. He called number 2 a ball. Whew. Didn't even need to swing at that one. Oh, and then I swing at that one. Making Pivetta look like he's the best pitcher of all time. Fun stuff. Strike. That's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Oh, it slipped out of his hand. You can see it. Slipped out. Poor guy. Try and go back in here. Yes, sir. 97. What we got now? What's coming? Oh my gosh. We got to get that slider down. Can't have that. Oh boy. Get back. Good play. Good play. I mean, that's about a perfect pitch. And he just, like in Luis behind the plate, didn't want to call it. Strike. Strike. We have that knuckle curve still waiting in the wings there. Haven't used it yet. Strike 2. Do we go back to the fastball or do we try to do this? Nice play, Gal. Good stretch by Sheets. He's showing off. Devers now up to the plate. We're going to start him off speed. Hung that.
Over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Come on.
Now the count is even.
Come on.
The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here.
Whoa, that was a weird swing. It was like started his swing and then stopped and then started. Strike 3. Sit down. Sit down. So, Cease, impressive yet again. Don't know if you remember what happened the first start I pitched with him. Very close to doing something remarkable. Didn't get it done.
Digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent.
I need more runs, man.
That's
the name of the game.
0
for 2. Need to step it up. Ball.
No more. The next to hit takes outside.
Oh, is that fair? No. Knew I was early on. Dang it.
Ball to strike. On the ground
And
to
then I
short.
do that on that pitch.
Whips it to Casas. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Oh, and they're taking him out. That's probably the best case scenario for us.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Faced this
looking
guy
for
last time,
quality
too.
pitches out of him right
95, 88, 80.
here. Gotta do his best to keep the
Here
score
comes the
right
homer.
where it is.
Homer.
Fought off foul.
Close. Oh my gosh. I'm just over anxious at the plate today. For sure.
Your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Check that somehow. Yikes. There we go. Punch it the other way. There we go. Guys, I don't know if you know this. He is not a triple away, which is the hardest one. He's a home run away. Come on, get that run in, Mitch.
Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Not even close there.
So, Robert moving down to the 3 seems to be doing okay right now. I mean, granted, it's, the very first game we've done it, but I mean, he has hit in the 3-hole before, but as far as the permanent, there was a team meeting, the whole thing. I was there.
Make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches. That can be the key to winning, perhaps later on. So
Come on,
good job
Mitch.
of extending this inning, getting him out with 2 outs to bring the number 4 over the rough.
The punch out there. Well, he's down on strikes for the
Shoot.
second time today. So it's out of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston.
All right. Apologize for that. My dogs are going absolutely crazy upstairs. Crazy doggies.
Ball one there.
Oh my gosh, that's a strike. We cannot, with what is going on in this game, we cannot have you pinching the zone. Here's our first look at this knuckle curve here. Woof. Okay, well, still nasty, still dirty.
These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Ooh, missed my spot, still got it. Come on, Dylan. Got him. And Cease is he is a treat to pitch with. Oh, come on. It's like his zone is a full baseball on every side smaller.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes
Really?
all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
I want to call out Mitch, our catcher, and be like, hey, I'm going to throw one high. Oh, and then he calls out a strike. Going to throw one high. Don't get your glove up. It's going to be a fastball. Yeah, just don't get your glove up. Unreal. He's messing with history right now, this guy. Yep, see that? I'm writing a letter to the umpires of America. I mean, that bat was, what, 5 strikes. Well, there goes the no-hitter. For those of you that were following along, keeping book. So that's twice now. My first start with Cease, I think we went into the 6th or 7th. And this one, not as good, but still. Pretty impressive. Like I said, he's just so much fun to pitch with. For me, he's got like if I were to create a pitcher, it would be probably with these pitches. I wish his. Oh my gosh. Oops. Uh-oh. I wish his changeup had a little bit more movement to it, like it moved away to righties, but still. Okay, now see, he's pissed out there because umpire ruined his game. There we go. Got out of it. Come on, Teoscar. Come on, dude.
And first offering is fouled off. Mata, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter,
Come on now.
a changeup.
I'm just swinging at everything. Come on.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Okay.
And a ball evens.
See, you don't swing at pitches, they just throw balls. That is boring baseball.
And the righty deals.
Come on. There we go. That's going to be off the wall. Oh, it was also his glove. Either way, it's a double. There we go. Okay, we can get this run in, right? Guy on second, nobody out. Oh, that was the pitch. Come on, Gavin. Come on, dude. Yikes. That was first base cutter. I don't know if you saw it. 364 runners in scoring position. I mean, I know it's only a month in, but I mean, this is a guy you gotta continue to ride, right? I just don't think he's our first baseman. Not when we need help.
Now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Whew.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive
First run. I mean, we did threaten a couple innings, but, I mean, starting to just, you know, hit the ball a little better. No, Andrew. Andrew, I don't know if you know, dude, you are on the chopping block here.
At second with nobody out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the
So the other guy we'll have to watch too is going to be Cowser and Rafaela. So if those guys just can't cut it, you know, in the league, that would kind of change what we do in a couple months anyways too. So
so far not getting what he was hoping for.
It's a big reason why I want the guy we get to play third, which Loud does not. So there's a lot that can go into it, but one thing is for certain is there's going to be a trade, probably for one of those three guys, and then depending on what guy we trade, maybe one more left-handed bat. The more I think about the idea of Guerrero being available, the more I think about possibly making one more trade for a left-handed bat. Where that's going to be, I don't. That's something we'll have to look at. Oh no! Not a good look, dude. All right. Well, shoot. Maybe Rafaela can do it. Oh, get off the wall. Do something. Nope. Doesn't have it. Dang. Gavin Sheets sure did. Just 1-1. We got 9 hits. Just not getting the runs. See if Sheets can continue his dominance here.
Connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team.
What's coming here, Trev? Oh,
Now 1-2.
yanked it.
Well, that's kind of
Yanked
what you
it.
expected an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it.
Get up and throw him out.
He's safe.
Doesn't really matter where you
That was
are in the
weird.
lineup.
Dove with him and he did kind of like a
If you're leading off an
weird
inning,
like,
an infield
like
single does
I
the
don't even
job
know what
right
that's
there.
for.
Now
It's a
we'll
slide?
see if they
Front
can
first
make
slide?
something happen.
I don't know what that was.
Masataka Yoshida.
Maybe next time just dive. When I tell you to dive. That's a strike. All right, so they got one on with no one out here. Got to work out of it here. It's the first real like high pressure situation for him in the game. Oh, get in. Are you serious? Come on now. Unbelievable. But I guess that's how you score runs at Fenway Park. That's how we scored R2. 2 over 3. Need a strikeout here.
And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump something in
Benintendi,
like that in front of the
sit
center fielder.
down. No.
It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Got him. All right. No double play gets us out of the inning. Let's go. Let's go. Best hitter on their team by far. That's a strike. Okay. For a second there, I thought he didn't. Oh, no.
Pick up his teammate and his club.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that could change absolutely everything. I mean, what inning is it? 6th? I guess we'll put in Kopech
The new
to...
pitcher in the game, Michael Kopech.
He doesn't get a lot of
I mean, he's literally our Cy Young guy.
So he relies on getting that soft
All right,
contact
here we
and
go.
defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on
That's
their
not
toes
good.
with him
That
on
is
the
not
ball.
good news. That would completely kill this year. But maybe not. I mean, you always got to look at... That's a good pitch. You always got to look at everything kind of objectively, right? So if he is out for... We had the same conversation with Gavin Lux about Gavin Lux and what was going on with his injury. So you just kind of change things around, right? We still have the pieces to make those trades. So if he is out for an extended period of time, we would go out and we would get a pitcher. That would be that. So it might affect Guerrero coming to the team. Maybe not, but I don't think we can make it in the playoffs with just one guy in May, kind of in the 80s. So 83, 90, 73. This guy does not throw hard at all. It's a good guy to throw against me right now, the way I'm hitting. Now beat it out, Gavin. Nope. I believe he's over today. Shoot. Shoot. I'm going to leave in Kopech for the 7th. I think. Maybe not. Let's just take a quick look. Quick look. Manager, bullpen. I mean, everybody's lined up. I'm going to keep him in for the 7th.
Any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Because, come on. Yes, that's off the wall. I was going to say. The way the guy was, his route to the ball, I was like, that ball felt way better than that. All right, got him out there.
He was all over that one.
Hey, guys.
Just missed out on a home run
Luis
right
Robert.
there, but he certainly hit it hard enough just
3 for 3.
the right launch
Guess what he
angle
needs?
to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Oh, that's a good pitch. Okay, come on. Triple, double, single. You don't know what he needs from that. You're watching the wrong video. Come on, baby. Oh,
Smacked out to left center.
he crushed it. He crushed it. Got to get some more hits for him so that way he can come back up. That was his hardest hit ball of the day. Dang it. Come on, Mitch. Up to you to drive him in. Let's go. We're going to walk him.
He gets the attention to walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Teoscar, baby. Ooh, Teoscar. Just pissed him off walking Mitch. Boom. Oh, early on the 90. I forgot this guy throws like he's 12. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Insurance. No matter how you say it, we know it's
Beesh.
On the ground at Devers. They get the force, and that is
Shoot.
that. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for Boston.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right.
Kopech back to work. And that's counted away.
Kopech on the mound with the Cease injury. I mean, if there were to be a guy that's the heart and soul of the team, I mean, it would be probably Cease or Robert. Luis Robert. Oh, no. All right, get out of this here. Shoot. Gosh, back-to-back hits. We got to get somebody up already. I mean, this guy's supposed to be a starter. My goodness. All right, get up, Garrett, I guess. Shoot. Double play ball. Come on, dude. That's the ball. That's the ball. That's a strike. What does this curveball look like? Oops. Probably should have thrown that. Oh.
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
Oh my gosh, I missed my spot so bad. I almost was beginning to say, and it's a tie ball game. Yes, he did. He went. Come on, Stevie. Yeah. Ring him up. Still need that ground ball. Yu Chang at the plate. Come on, come on. Curveball, out of the zone. Nope. Come on. Where do we go? Back to the slider. There we go. That works. Now we don't need a double play. Kopech coming back. That boy. Oh, get there. Get there. That's playable, Gab. Dang. All right. Okay, what do we throw? Here we go. Try that change up. Sit down. Nope. Oh. Shoot. Senzi. That's it's okay though, because I'm not doesn't hit that hard. Kopech is a little frustrating to pitch with. Granted, he's only like a 73 or something. He should be much better. He just, I don't know, man. All of his pitches seem to be like sketchy. Like they might catch a lot of the plate, or they might just be like that complete ball. We go the backup slider here. Oh, he swung at it. Oh, he got out of it. Ooh, buddy. All right, we're not going to bring him out for the 8th. Joely Rodriguez. We are going to, we'll just go ahead and call it as it is, man. Schedule to put in. He's got the 8th. What did he have? 93, 88, 93, 84.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch.
Ball.
In the
Ball,
box
ball,
now
ball.
as he leaves that one up
I'm
high.
giving Sheets the at-bat against the lefty right now, just to see what he'll do.
Towards
And he
first,
rolls over.
and that chance handled. Casas steps on the
I
bag.
really need
That's one
some,
away
some,
as the
some,
leadoff man is
you know,
out in the eighth.
Well, he did
some
a pretty
runs.
nice
Andrew
changeup
Vaughn, I don't
earlier.
know if you
Now
saw
he
that.
got
He's
out
0
front
for
a
6
little
in the
bit,
series.
rolled over on it and beat it into the ground.
Out to short.
That's not good.
On the run.
Yeah, that's not good. If you want to play for this team, Colton Cowser, he did have that double. He has flashes of just really good swings. Like that. It's going to be another double.
Around first, heading for two.
There we go.
Safely. It's a double.
So, I mean, I like what I see in him as far as him being, you know, a permanent fixture in the outfield. I do. Rafaela kind of has that too. That's why I haven't, like, completely removed him from the lineup yet. He is 0 for 3 today, though. Oh, why are you trying to pull that ball? Dude, come on. Ooh, that felt nice. Off the wall. And his 84 speed is also very, very nice. So there we go. Our two young guys producing with 2 outs. I'd like to see it. And then Gav just knocking him in. And now we're up 4 runs. I think we're still going to bring in Crochet, but he doesn't need to come in. In fact, yeah, I'll have him come in. Yep. Yep.
Next to hit, Robert Nomo.
Ah, dang it. So, I mean, we still do have one more inning, but a couple guys had some, you know, good games. A couple guys I expected to have good games, not so much. So, it's really going to come down to simulating and, you know, kind of what I see there, because that's the majority of the games, right? Like, as I play through these games, I'm probably going to play like 2 months. So that leaves, you know, another like 25 games up to, you know, the computer generated player. So I got to get guys that can get my team better. And we have gotten better. I think we were 28th coming into the franchise overall. And now we're at like 14, so we are looking much better. We just got to take that next step. I think for sure, you know, the playoffs. I think we can easily make the playoffs this year. But we want to make the playoffs. We want to be a perennial playoff team. We want to, you know, be able to reload, you know, with our, you know, our players in the farm system. You know, all those things have to go into like having a legitimate franchise for years to come. And, you know, like homegrown guys, I mean, they've now started to call, like, I think I heard him call Jones for the Rockies a homegrown guy. I mean, he was a trade, but guys that spend, even after a trade, spend time in the minor leagues before they get to the big squad. Those are like homegrown guys, I guess. So we want those guys on our team, so that way we don't have to worry about free agency and the draft. Like this year, the draft doesn't look very strong. So we're going to be really counting on the guys that we drafted last year and the guys that we've traded for that aren't on the team yet. So that all goes into it. But main focus is winning right now, and I think we're a playoff team, and I think a couple moves. Now Cease is going to be a big big question mark, but a couple more pieces, I think we can be like a contender for sure.
The runner at first with 2 gone. That one down the line and foul ball.
So we're trying to be a contender while at the same time, trying to be young and have a good farm system. For a lot of years, that's how the Dodgers were, right? They would go and spend money, but then there was guys in their farm system that would come up and you'd be like, who's this guy? They still got a couple guys. Now I think with a lot of what's gone on this year, I think maybe their farm system is a little depleted, but and they got all those pitchers that just keep coming up. So, they're throwing their closer right now? Oh, he's got another chance. 92, 93, 81. Everything with movement. Come on.
The pitch.
Oh.
Popped up on the infield. Story should have this one.
It's like the game doesn't want you to do it.
And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down
Mitch Garver now. We are gonna, let's see, 4 runs. Manager bullpen. We're gonna throw Barger out there. Yep. He's got the highest ERA in our bullpen, so I want to give him a little bit more work, get him some confidence here. I mean, 4 runs isn't a lot, but I think we'll be fine throwing him out there.
Garver stands in now, looks at that one inside. Boston's bullpen
Okay, come on, Mitch. A couple more runs here would really help him out. Ooh, good pitch, Kenley.
Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves.
Come on.
Kicks and deals.
Oh, whoa. Pull out the back on that swing. Dang it. That was the pitch. I just over anxious again. 2 Ks for Mitch. Jeez. Just keep throwing off speed to him because the guy that's controlling his hands just is way too over anxious. Come on now. Come on, buddy.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Those shadows are gnarly. Gnarly shadows to see.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece.
Oh. This is for the sweep too, I believe. Having a good at bat here. It's gonna be a base hit, maybe. Nope. So although I have 13 hits, I'm really not hitting the ball all that good, all that well. Hey Oscar, come on, dude. Oh my God, what? Like I was like, oh, that's a ball, and then I just decided I'm gonna press X anyways. That's a smart game plan. I think I'm gonna carry that on. Oh, I swung right through that. It's too early. It's like my eyes are too good, obviously. Come on. Come on. There we go. Fair ball. Still way out of it. We're going to leave him at first. Leave him at first. Try and get Sheets here a little homer. Sheets is 2 for 4. It's not a bad day. Oh, that's why I didn't send him. There we go, Gab. All right. I mean, get out my little notebook. Yeah, I think he's penciled in for the rest of the season. I mean, that helps Barger in the 9th for sure. Yeah, kid. There we go. All right, there we go. Man, that feels a lot better there.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn gets a hit. Oh, no. No, he doesn't. Oh, he gets robbed. Yikes.
Reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that
That's a good play.
Ending the inning.
Full layout. Almost scorpion. All right. Barger. Not too bad.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance.
This was one of our free agent pickups the first year.
Still have to keep yourself sharp and
92. Can't remember if I've pitched with him yet. I don't think I have. So Strike. He's got I guess RFB is running fastball. Is that what that would be? It's got run on it. Pretty good. Pretty good couple pitches. Doesn't really have anything that spins, which is okay, I guess, for a reliever. So yeah, we got a lot of choices to make here. Like I said, I think. Oh no! Throw them the ball. What's he doing? He's chatting? It's a baseball game. Throw him the ball. So I think, you know, after thinking about it, especially with what the decisions I have to make about the trades and stuff like that, I think there'll probably be most likely a trade before the deadline. We're obviously going to see here with our... Oh my gosh, Teoscar. We're going to see here when we simulate, just kind of a general idea, but and that'll just be really just kind of a look if we're winning or not, right? And we're going to have to take a look at the cease injury. So there is kind of a lot that still needs to be done. Barger needs to get out of this first and foremost, and then we can talk about it a little more. At first and second. Oh my goodness. So the fact that he doesn't have anything that spins is kind of a little tough to pitch with him. And I think the hitters are like, okay, what are you gonna throw me? None of your stuff moves, man. Double play to get out of this. That's not gonna. Oh, he called it on the swing. Oh, got a gift there. Another guy I did think about getting 3 speed. 10 the game. A walk off. Walk off, throw him out. Whatever you want to call it. That was a good play though. Regardless, got me excited. All right. I mean, the guy had 3 speed. You gotta be able to throw him out there. So, anyways, let's just take a look at this play. Oh, are they going to show all of them? I thought they were going to show him get thrown out. So the player of the game was Gavin Sheath. That home run kind of put him over the edge there. Before Cease got hurt, he did have 8 Ks. No earned runs. Oh, man, I hope he's only out for a couple of days. But our offense looked a little bit better. Shaky through the middle innings, but overall, happy with the result. We did give up 11 hits. I think some of that had to do with trying to thrust in, a reliever, things like that. So, okay. Whew. Out for a few days. Thank gosh. Wow. Okay, so we're just going to keep him active. So he'll probably be back for his next start. Breathe a sigh of relief. I'm going to save right quick. Okay, so now we're going to just we're going to quickly simulate here. Just kind of go through these games, see what happens here when Dylan Cease is no longer injured. Thank the Lord. Let's go up there, make sure he is where he needs to be as far as pitching rotation. Yeah, Cease. Okay, so, like I said, sigh of relief there. Got the win against Kansas City. We are going to simulate to, let's see, what's his next? So, it's probably to there. Probably the 15th. Another win. Today is scouting. Scouting. What are we at scouting? Okay, so that's staying the same because it's an even week. Out for a few days. Quero, minor league guy, lost. Couldn't get the series sweep there. Cleveland win when Quero was no longer injured. Auto utilize. Oh, let's see what they want. Jimenez for Kirilloff. See, they know we need a first baseman. I mean, that has some appeal. What does his contract look like? He's 26, going in an arbitration year. He is a lefty. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna. I mean, that's a good deal. I don't really mind that deal, because they're essentially the same player. You're just gonna have to re-sign Kirilloff. But I'm gonna keep that in mind, and I'm gonna maybe make that trade later on, and maybe pair it with somebody else. Obviously, he's not like an 82, but that gives me kind of an idea of maybe we don't. Our first baseman doesn't need to be, one of those really good guys. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot to think about, but we're gonna decline it for now. And out for a day or two. So again, couldn't get that series sweep. We are going to auto utilize him. I think that might have just changed my lineups. Okay, scouting. This is the last 2 weeks of scouting, so we'll do. He's doing international, and then we are gonna stick with first baseman. We're gonna go first base west, and then we are gonna go with center fielder. We're gonna go center fielder east. So those are the guys we're gonna be scouting for the next couple weeks. And now we can get to that start right there, Dustin May. All right, so we're still, let's see. Well, let's simulate one more here. Lost. Dang it. Martin Diaz. All right, double A guy. So we're 20 and 21. Okay, since making that change, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that tells me, I mean, it's probably, 10 games or 11 games is not a lot to, hang your hat on with the new lineup. But it tells me it might be a personnel thing. So, for next episode, we'll be much, much further along in the season. We might even be in the playoffs. I am going to try and get through as much as possible off camera, and that way we can kind of see the fruits of our labor at the end of the season. One thing for certain we're going to be doing, especially with Cease not being hurt, is we're going to make a trade probably right now. We're kind of meddling in the water right now in May, and I hate that. The good news is we're only 2.5 back, and it's the Tigers, so I think we're a better team than the Tigers. But I'm going to make a couple trades. I'm going to do the best I can to document those trades. You kind of saw where I was going with our first baseman. Likely that'll be one of the trades. And then we might package that deal for, a left-handed bat if we go with Guerrero or something like that. I'll have to take a deeper look. And then we might make another trade with Kopech and then probably Andrew Vaughn. I don't really want to trade any of my prospects. That second trade might be a trade for more prospects. Just kind of depends on what we get from the first trade. So anticipate 2 trades at least. One we can probably wait until the trade deadline. The other I want to make like right now. So I don't know which guy I'm going to do, so I'm not going to do it right now. But that'll be one of the big things that happens is the trades. And then, I'm going to fly through June. Not much really going on in June. And then July, we'll have all our scouting done, and then we'll do our draft. So that too is the trade deadline, so there'll be a lot going on there. So again, I'll try and document as much as I can there, as far as whether it just be quick video of what's going on, or some screenshots, and then after honestly after the All-Star break, it flies by. We'll get through there, and then we'll see what we did. The idea for me, is to just play, um, you know, 2 to 3 games a month. So it would be, cease start, and then we skip, to the 15th and do May, and then we'll skip probably all the way to do Grayson Rodriguez probably on like the 30th. So that'll be that. But there's a lot that's going to do. We are going to make a couple changes. We'll have the draft, and we will kind of have an overall summary of everything. For our final episode, it'll be awesome episode because we'll be excited that the new game's coming out, and we'll wrap up this series, this little short 8 episode series. So I want to thank you guys for joining me, on this ride. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. And like I said, thanks for stopping by.